Ah, Super Return of the Jedi.
with Salacious Crumb.
Oh boy.
He should just
Well,
instead, when you die in Super Empire, Yoda's there. It's
yeah,
Yoda's
yeah,
face. It should just be Salacious Crumb laughing at you. In this one, it's Palpatine, which is fitting, but
yeah. That's a good idea, but it really should be Salacious Crumb.
just laughing at you, kind of like Zelda 2. When you would die, Ganon would laugh at you.
Yeah. Isn't that the same sound as Mr. X from Kung Fu?
Yes, and
I
I
think
think also
someone said that.
I
Yeah,
think also Bald Bull from Mike Tyson's
from Mike
Punch Out.
Tyson. Right.
Yeah.
I guess that sound file was being traded around the NES offices back in the day. All right, here we go with the story of Return of the Jedi. It's funny how like I don't bother reading the crawls in the games because it's just like whatever, I know it.
Yeah.
Even though this game is a nice trilogy or the end of a trilogy, I think when this came out,
It's the end of a saga.
it's the end of a saga. Yeah, when this one came out, I did play it at my friend's house, not like a ton, here and there throughout 1995, just like Super Empire. But I had gotten, or my family had gotten our computer about 4 months earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I was already playing TIE Fighter and Doom and stuff. So I was kind of pulling back from console play as
Yeah.
much, or if I was, it was like RPGs and other kinds of games. So like a Star Wars platformer just wasn't as enticing to me at say age 15 as it was at age 12.
Yeah. That was Mode 7, I think.
I
The
think it was.
the Star
Yeah.
Destroyer.
Yeah. Moff Jared.
Jared, is that how you say it? I always say Gerard.
Jared Gerard. That's a good question. I don't remember where I first heard it. It might have been
Well,
on like the story of Return of the Jedi, my old
I
record.
what I do a lot of times is I'll read something really fast, especially names, and then it will implant itself, and I'll read it wrong sometimes, or the pronunciation will be clearly wrong in my head. Um,
And there we go with the first
wow.
death because I didn't know the jump button.
so
There we go.
so I'll like in my head even I'll say something wrong for a long time until I like actually think about how something's pronounced
Yeah,
or how it's
yeah,
actually spelled.
yeah.
Because
I've
a lot of times when
definitely
you're
done that.
reading, you're just you're the way you're reading, you're not even thinking about it. you know
Yeah,
but if
like
it's like a new word or a
Rodans and Truce at Baccarat. I've heard more than once. I don't know if it was you or other people, but I've
oh, I
heard
say
that.
bakura.
Yeah, I've always said Bakura. I've heard other people though say Baccarat. Of course, to me, sometimes though, even official sources are wrong. In the Dark Empire audio dramas, they say Coruscant, and
Well,
that's
I mean, come on. Even in the movie, everybody calls Han Han except for Lando. He calls him Han. You know?
right. I like how the movie Solo kind of poked fun at that. Like
Yeah,
it's Han.
yeah. This is
Let's see.
this is off to a good start. Ooh, Chewy for this, huh?
Normally I would pick Luke for this level, but I realized that Chewie, I had the easiest time with the boss with Chewie. So
Oh yeah, it took me because I was doing a little bit of playthrough myself,
yeah,
and I I like playing as Luke, but I could see how
yeah,
this
me too.
the boss on this level is really hard with Luke. Um,
See, and I'm gonna have a hard time with Chewie playing the level though, unfortunately, and that is therein lies the issue with this game a lot of times is the level will be good for one guy, but then the boss you need another guy,
Yeah.
and you can't change without a checkpoint or dying.
They're
Fucking
oh, those guys. There is like a pattern kind of that you can use with Luke. Um, it's just a little bit more tedious. Of course,
we're
this
off to a
is
great
this is
start with
pretty
Super Return
tedious
of the
too.
Jedi. Telling you, man, I'm gonna commit seppuku playing this game. At least if I shoot them, they immediately go away. It's the
Like how the Jawa
God.
explodes. I don't think Chewie's yelling at the creatures and stuff. He's yelling at you.
All right, let's make things a little easier. But I want a seeker.
Well,
Be able to say
kill that thing, the little snapping lizard thing.
might give me something,
Because
huh?
he when you kill him, the egg pops out, and then you get like
Oh,
you'll
that's
get a
right.
thing from it.
Sometimes it's just other stuff, though. But there you go.
That's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. I can't remember, what do the Rebel Alliance symbols do?
So in Empire, we sort of glossed over it. They just give you points in Super Empire. In
So they're fucking worthless.
well, I mean, the more points you collect, you get extra lives. So
Like,
it's
I feel like I'm
but
playing a Mario game
in
here.
this game they don't give you points, but they do. There is a counter for them, and if you get 100, you get an extra life.
Okay.
So they refine that.
Oh, gee. 2-point bonus.
I feel like this
Speaking,
isn't the right music choice for this level.
no,
I don't think the Imperial March and the Emperor's theme is a
it
good
doesn't work
fit.
with Tatooine.
It should be a Jabba's Baroque recital.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing Super Mario World here, collecting coins,
Mm-hmm.
double jumping, doing a little Mario flip.
What would the symbol be if they
God.
made prequel games on
Yeah,
SNES?
well, probably that Old Republic symbol,
Yeah,
or maybe the Jedi one
yeah.
that's like in the middle of the floor, and the I guess the temple,
Right.
and the same one that was on the, or no, you know what? I think it was maybe created for the books or something. But then when they came up with the logo on the ancient Jedi texts, that was taken from Legends. That symbol, I think. Anyway.
Dude, this thing screwed me up so bad.
Yeah. As it will here for me, but
Well, if if you do like kind of a restrained jump, the first jump, then you can do like the
yeah,
rest of the level really easy. But
because then and it feels like you're gonna fly off and die like with a pit, but then there is no real drop off on this level as far
oh,
as I
there
know.
is.
But you have to climb back up. Is the okay?
Yeah,
There's the end of that.
you're at the bottom of the level.
Right.
If you
Well, what I
fall
mean
here,
is,
you're done.
I don't know. Can you fall off and die?
Yes, 100%.
I had to test that theory. That's
Yeah,
what that
you
was
meant
right
to
there.
do that.
Yeah. Oh, gee, and I think I'm at the beginning of the level.
Oh man, okay, okay. You can collect R2s to get checkpoints. So you were close to one, but I figured you probably would have gotten through the level, but I,
um,
I forgot that I forgot about that stupid speed boost.
I am so ready to play Battlefront right now. I'm ready to turn off the Super Nintendo and say, fuck this shit. We've just started the game. I'm over the Super Star Wars trilogy.
Well, you got to the very last level of Super Star Wars before I had to take over. And
That's
in
true. But
Jedi, though, you're
I
not even getting past the first level.
I have much more nostalgia for Super Star Wars, and I was just better at it for
Yeah.
whatever
Well,
reason.
it's better balanced because everybody just has blasters. But this
Yes.
game, it's different because and nobody has force powers and all that stuff. But in these games, different characters have different special abilities. Luke has the
Yeah, and
force.
I never, even like I was saying, even back in the 90s, I didn't have the patience to really learn this game inside and out. So I just kind of dabbled with it. I don't even think I borrowed it from my friend to take to my house. I
Yeah.
think I just played it at his house, so I never really mastered it.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, I'd rather play TIE Fighter for the 30,000th time.
Yeah. This game sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it was, like I said, it was fun and it was a refinement on the previous two games in the trilogy, but I was kind of over Super Nintendo at that point by 95, and that was when my console gaming just kind of it didn't end, but I was just playing like Shadowrun and Genghis Khan at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that was it, and a little bit of Dune 2, Battle for Arrakis, which was my intro to Dune, basically. The Duneverse.
My Arrakis. My Dune. Have you watched that yet?
What?
The new Dune.
Oh no.
Oh. You
Oh,
well, it's funny.
I will
You will
eventually.
have by the time that this gets posted to YouTube.
It's possible. I'm not rushing to go see it, but I see because at this point, I don't think I am gonna see it in the theater. I'm just gonna watch it at home.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know. It's just not high priority right now because I'm like, I want to actually finish the Harry Potter movies that I've been planning for a while, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
start that like any day. And then, well, last night I watched Poltergeist 2 for the first time.
You never seen that?
No,
Oh, that's got a lot of iconic uh poltergeist scenes. I feel like
yeah,
even as much as the first movie.
I knew most of the scenes.
Like
I
when
just never
he
seen the
barfs
movie.
up that
Yeah, yeah,
that tequila creature and
yeah. Don't eat the worm. Okay, fuck that thing. I'll skip that
ooh
heart even.
wow, you
Oh,
just don't.
yeah, no, I'll
Well,
get
no,
the
oh, you
heart.
just let it wear out.
Yeah, yeah. Just want to
You
make sure
can
these blasters
you
don't
can
get
shoot
me.
those things.
All right. Yeah. So it was fun to see Poltergeist 2. I'm gonna see part 3 maybe tonight. I think actually.
Hmm.
I've always wanted to see that whole trilogy. I've seen the original movie now, 5 or 6 times over the years. I think the first full time I'd seen it from beginning to end was when we were on one of the celebration trips. It was like on the TV at Motel 6 or something.
Hmm. Now, do you
I
think
used to
that's supposed to
confuse it.
be whatever her name is, Kitty
Oh
Kid
yeah,
Cat or whatever?
Kid Katak Cat Keek or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the Cantina, that
Yeah.
CCG card.
Yep.
Yeah, good question. It's a mantis kind of creature. Takes a fuck ton of hits.
Yeah, but recharges your health, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to not go too crazy with jumps and things so I don't end up going down the wrong area. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine.
It'd be really
I
nice if
know
you
I
could
can.
get a one more gun upgrade.
Yeah,
There you go.
here's the
That's good.
boss.
Oh, kill that thing. Kill the snapping thing.
What? Oh, that one. Over here. Get rid of these fuckers. Yay.
Not worth it.
Nope. I thought for sure that was going to give me a heart. Okay, let me see if I can get rid of these before he even shows up. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
with a gun, this is trivial.
Pretty much, yeah. I still
With
gotta
Luke,
watch out.
with Luke, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, because you gotta use the lightsaber and... And it sucks too, because like I always want to play as Luke. Um,
I think essentially Chewie is invincible when he spins, so you could
I think
spin on
so.
him. I found spinning on Bib Fortuna made it pretty
Yeah.
easy.
I'm just gonna play it safe and just shoot him like this, but...
Oh, okay.
Bastard.
Jabba should have activated these advanced security features on in the movie
Yeah, no kidding.
when Luke showed up.
That's right. Remember, you can kind of crouch. Yeah, I don't remember this droid being this big. There we go.
It's kind of funny
All
what
right.
they decide to make bosses and enemies in these games.
Okay, this is Jabba's dance hall, and I'm gonna try it with Chewie again.
Whatever you do, don't do Leia.
Yeah, I experimented with her again because I hadn't played as her in so long, in so many years, and it's just awful, dude.
It's as Bosch.
Why did they take away
She's
my blaster?
because they're a-holes.
It didn't do that on the original games.
No, I think it I can't tell, but I think it left your health power up, but in Empire I think your health power up would go away in between levels.
Yeah.
Um yeah, Leia as Bosch is just the worst of Luke and Chewie without any of the
Yeah.
benefit because it's all
Yeah.
melee.
I hate this bullshit where they grab you. It's just like, oh, dude.
Oh, Luke on this level is so easy. You just use the force freeze and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can just one shot everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, that's great if you can keep it because I know there's a weapon upgrade at
Near the end.
at Bib. A
I like
hidden
how
one.
Ula has to say her name as she attacks.
Is that what she's saying?
Ula, Ula.
Oh, yeah, I
Pretty
guess
sure.
it kind of is. I just thought
Pretty
she was
sure.
just yelling.
I
Hooah,
thought so
hooah.
too until my friend pointed it out one
Do
day years ago, and I was like, oh,
you think they got the original actress? It's
what
possible.
else is she doing?
She came back for special editions.
And didn't even change in all those years.
Yep.
Still had her graceful dancing form.
Dancers stay in shape, man.
Oh, even when I'm doing my spin, that bastard can grab me.
I don't remember Grands being that big.
No.
Standing up to a Wookiee like that.
Yeah.
Thermal. There you go.
Sometimes there's so much shit on the screen I can't even notice the thing. And then here we got Yak Face, or no, not Yak Face. That's the Eloman dude. What's his name? Just remember his species. And then we got Bubo. Yeah, I was gonna say we just got Java laughing the whole time in the background. Oh my god.
Yeah, which is a nice touch, I thought.
Yeah, it is.
That's an
Yeah.
Eloman that has the flamethrower.
Yeah. It was Tessek. Should I do it? There we go. I have to be careful because sometimes those squid heads can push me into the pit, and they'll like only see. Fuck. Sometimes they'll only appear when I get over there, and it's that.
Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh, really? Come on.
Dude, it takes so many hits. There we go. Okay, maybe you don't want to pick up the
Finally.
weapon by bib.
Yeah, I think I'll just. All right, here's my tactic. If it would still work with Seeker, I don't know.
Maybe you should pick up that gun.
Where is it?
Above your head.
Oh.
It's right there. Remember spin, too.
Oh, it's the ion. I hate the ion, but whatever.
Well, it's fine. It's fine for bib because it's a liability if the seeker is just gonna follow his projectiles instead of hit him.
Yeah.
Spin, spin.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was running out. God damn it. No.
Spin, spin, spin.
Dude.
Yeah, it's just the trick is you gotta spin when he's close to you. I know that's not really helpful, like in the middle of the thing.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like I know I got to do it, but I'm trying to pay attention to like so many other things.
Right. Yeah, I get you. It's so nice to start you off with salacious and squid face.
All right, maybe this will work a little
All right,
easier.
there is a gun, a hidden gun above bib. If you shoot,
Is there?
yeah, that's where you got that gun power up in the last one.
It's being a bastard. It's not like it was last night when I practiced.
You tricked the AI last night. Oh, but
I
see when you duck, you're only getting hit once from his projectiles.
Well, last night when I did it, it's like he didn't even
shoot, shoot, shoot. There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah, spin's tough because you can't redo it until it's fully charged.
The problem is when I spin, I'm not looking at my spin meter, so it'll run out, and I'm like,
I know.
I'm like,
I know how it is.
It's like trying to read subtitles and watch
So
actors' faces.
in this game they use, you know, digitized images from the movie versus art. You notice that?
Yeah. Well, Super Empire and Super Star Wars used a little bit of digitization, but a lot of times, yeah, it was just line art.
Yeah.
Maybe by '94 when this came out, the memory allowed for more usage of that kind of sprite.
Yeah.
This level I didn't particularly have a hard time on, and I beat it the first try, but I think I died maybe once or twice. But
it's a joke as Luke, because you can just use vanish, and then you just wail on the giant bubo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used Chewie, and I think I used the spin just over and over.
Yeah.
And then otherwise I would stay out of his reach until it charged again. Yeah, I like how they really stretched out the Jabba's palace part in this game. It like half the game is like Jabba the Hutt levels. Oh,
Well,
come
what the
on.
hell else would it be? You want to play Wicket that much?
Should have been more in Indoor, but I guess they got well. I mean, to say here's the level of Jabba's dance hall, and then the next level is Jabba's palace, and then you got the Rancor pit as a next level.
Yeah,
There's three right there,
they
all
they
in
could
one
have
building.
they could have combined maybe
Yeah,
this
yeah.
and then the Rancor pit.
Also, the problem I have with this game, more than anything, my major issue with it is that it's too sprawling, and the levels are just. It's like I need a fucking map. And
Yeah.
it's not so bad on this one, but the Rancor pit, if you die and then at a checkpoint and then come back, it's like you can sometimes end up going backwards because the path goes up and down anyway. So,
Mm-hmm. I know that happened to me on the Ugnaught level.
yeah, same concept. Like I was saying, I think that's the same Gamorrean sound from Dark Forces when you shoot one. Bastard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's the same sound. Try spinning, that's a good trick.
Wow, that joke reference never gets old, does it? We just keep saying it.
Wonder if in the Book of Boba Fett we'll see these parts of the palace, these floating platforms and random flying creatures and slugs and
There's
Jawas.
a lot to there's a lot of stuff, a lot of Easter eggs they could throw in there.
You never know. I mean, the Mandalorian gave us the climbing up the side of the sandcrawler level from Super Star Wars. So
That's true.
who would have thought?
And that's I mean that seemed pretty
It was
blatant too.
it was like Jawas looking out the portals on the side, and even when Mando was crouching in the bridge area, it kind of looked like the glimpse of the bridge we get when we reach the top of the sandcrawler. I don't know, man. It's pretty interesting.
Now,
Wait until this runs
is it
out.
supposed to have been EV-99 in the cantina?
Yeah, according to canon lore, that is
Okay,
EV
so we
99.
won't see EV in the palace then.
I don't think so.
What if there's flashbacks? Wouldn't that be weird? Like full on just Jabba and Bib and all that.
I know, right? You know,
That'd be weird.
also, I was thinking, what if the big Easter egg oh, I gotta do that whole section again.
Yep.
I fell down. What if the big like Easter egg we get at the season finale is de-aged Han Solo on like a flashback, or even a current like 5 years later with the New Republic
De-age,
kind
they
of
would just
thing.
get Alden,
Just
right?
get all. Oh, I gotta go. Wait, where am
Look,
I going?
Look, if they did, they better get
Okay.
Alden because I'll be damned if they're gonna sit there and have to wait for Harrison to heal from whatever injury he incurs on the set of Mandal or
uh,
Book of Boba Fett.
okay, I literally don't know if I'm
Hey, you gotta go where the Jawa is, right there.
okay.
Now the thing
Yeah,
respawned. Yeah.
I. Ugh,
Okay, that's the one that respawns, so don't screw it up.
right.
Oh.
Okay, that was the one I failed earlier. But yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll get a Han Solo cameo in Book of Boba Fett.
I don't think so. Maybe though. I'd be interested to know if. I mean, I don't think there'll be any flashbacks or anything, but at this point, if they were doing Jabba, like if they were showing Jabba or another Hutt on the screen, I mean,
Oh,
that's a tough spot. Um, I mean, presumably it would be CG,
yeah,
right? But like
yeah.
the
Unless they want to go
only,
old school.
yeah, but it's interesting because like, the only Hutts that we've seen in the last 30 years are all CG, and they weren't great CG because it was like not prime, you know, prime
I think.
refinement CG. So I'm,
I
I'm
think.
interested. Well, what I'm saying is I'm interested to see what they could do with the Hut now with current CG.
I think Jabba looked great in the Phantom Menace and the DVD of A New Hope.
He
I
looked
thought that one was
okay.
great.
I thought he looked okay in the Phantom Menace. I didn't think the updated. I mean, obviously the original.
The original is
The
rough from
original,
#97.
yeah, the '97 job was bad, but the
It's bad.
even the
You know,
updated
it's
one of that, I didn't think was very good.
yeah.
It was okay. It was
Um,
serviceable,
I
but
I really
wasn't very
like
good.
the updated one, but you know what's funny? I've told you about this because I was saying I was capturing my VHS tapes of the special editions. It's funny that the special edition. I mean, there's no differences in Empire and Jedi other than like, well, I guess Empire does have the Emperor's yell, but
Oh
like
God,
A New Hope, that version of it with that Jabba and everything has never been put on DVD or Blu-ray. So it's like you saw it in the theater and you got the VHS and that is it. It's
oh,
kind of
I
like,
never thought about that.
yeah, and that was why I wanted to capture my VHS so I have a digital copy of it. I don't think I'm going the right way.
I don't think you're supposed to go down
I know,
on these
but
parts, but I don't
but it's
recall.
weird because that's kind of the way it. I can't remember honestly when I did
This is
this.
what
Oh
happens when
no,
we're
no, that is
talking a
correct
lot.
because there's
Yeah.
yeah, there's R2.
Now you won't die to your death. You won't fall to your death, but you will get injured here.
Right, but you can fall under there, and
Yes.
if you stick around too long, it's kind of like the spikes on Hoth, where
Stick
it's like you can
around.
kind of yeah, stick around.
Dude, those things are such pieces of shit. They sit there and push
Yes,
you
they
off with
are.
their stupid lasers. That that droid looks like something out of Runaways. That movie with Tom Selleck and what's his name
I've never seen it.
from
Is it
Kiss?
sci-fi?
Gene Simmons plays the bad guy. Um,
I might have seen pieces of it years ago, but
yeah, it's like a movie set in the future where there's a lot of like little robots doing
oh,
stuff, and
I saw like the trailer for that like maybe 5 years ago, and I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?"
I remember watching it a lot when I was a kid because it was on cable. That I think that and Pulse, the horror movie Pulse, are like
Mm-hmm.
the two most obscure slash watched movies by me as a kid, thanks to HBO and Cinemax.
Yeah, I think mine might be like Hot to Trot and
Oh, I love Hot to Trot.
trying to think what's another one. Cocoon 2. No
This
one
is
talks about Cocoon 2.
I didn't remember that there was a sequel to this. Steve Guttenberg in it.
Yes, I think he is. I know the old people are more featured in the second one, so like Wilford Brimley is like a major role.
Uh,
But I think Gutenberg is in it. It's been 32 years since I've seen it, but
he needs a Tarantino resurgence.
he does.
You know, they've talked about making another police academy for like ever, and like Steve Guttenberg's talked about it, and other actors from the original movies have talked
Yeah,
about it. That would be great.
I've
Man,
never seen a Police
what if
Academy
Steve
movie.
what if Steve Guttenberg shows up in a Star Wars thing? In like a new Star Wars series, kind of like Michael Biehn showed up.
Probably about the same time David Warner will.
Yeah, okay, I won't hold my breath.